Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new YouTube free pick video. Today I have my three best plays for the NBA on Friday. Before we get into the three plays, make sure to subscribe down below, leave a like on this video, and also make sure to follow up on my Instagram and TikTok. Both of those are at Dollar Tree Sports. They're also in the description. So when you follow up, you'll be able to see all my picks every single day. Again, guys, I'm trying to be as consistent as I can with these YouTube videos, but on the Instagram, I post my slips for literally every single game. And especially on days where there's the NBA and the NFL, I can only do one of them for these YouTube free pick videos. But on my Instagram pages, I have picks out for both of them. So make sure you're following me on that. Also, make sure to download PIKKIT. It is a completely free verified bet tracking app. Pretty much just going to help you manage your units, manage your bankroll, and make sure you are staying profitable. If you use code DOLLARS, I really don't get anything out of this. You're actually going to get something out of this. They're either going to pay you $3 or $100 when you sign up. Again, the app is completely free, and all you have to do is, once you make your own account, is follow my account at Dollar Tree Sports. You'll be able to see it, and honestly, it just helps you understand kind of my betting history and what I've been able to do on each app, and also my win rates. So yeah, just make sure to check that out. As you can see, I also have quite a few accolades, which are pretty cool. For example, top 10% better overall. And then the NBA is really my main thing. That's where I've made most of my money. MLB, I've just been really efficient with that, but I don't place as many bets overall. The NBA, I place a ton of bets, and I've been super profitable for that. So make sure to follow up on the PIKKIT. Again, this will be in the description. Super easy for you to sign up. All right, last announcement before we get into the three picks. Make sure to join up on the VIP. All you have to do is use code FREEVIP to claim your free trial. I'll just show you guys what it looks like right now. As you can see right here, you're going to be able to go to this link. It's going to be in the comment section. I'll put it in the comment section. Once you click on the link, the code will already be applied. You're going to be able to claim your 3-day free trial. Again, if you don't like it, if you don't want to be a part of it anymore, you can obviously leave right after, but make sure to definitely join up. We have been killing it, and if you actually check out my PIKKIT, you'll be able to see that all my results and all the slips I post are legit. And again, guys, we are looking for profit over a long period of time. So you might join up, and your first day you're not going to make 20 units or like $200, right? But if you stay in for a week, a month, especially more so than even a week, a month, you are going to profit. I can guarantee you that. I've been doing this for a while, and both my mods that I have in there besides me have 55% or above win rates. They also have PIKKITs that are tracked. So again, I'm very systematic about it. I track everything. I want legit results. I want to be transparent with you guys. And I love that there's an app out there like PIKKIT that will pretty much show off your bets and your wins to the public. So I'm really grateful for that. And again, my goal is to be transparent. So make sure to join up on the VIP for completely free. All right, let's get into the three picks for today. These are the three picks for the NBA. NFL has kind of been a little rough. Gosh, that Thursday night football game was awful. That shit was terrible. We went 0-3 on that, and I literally think everyone out there missed on that. I mean, it was just a terrible game overall. They really need to do something about those Thursday night football games. But luckily, we have the NBA on Friday. First play, Jamal Shed over 3.5 assists. This is probably my favorite play out of the three. First of all, he's gone over this in every game this season. He's averaging 4.5 assists. Similar players have hit in 9 out of 15, seeing a 13% increase in assists per game. And then most importantly is right here. As you can see, he gets a good matchup with the Hawks, who Porzingis is their best quote-unquote rim protector, and he's just a shell of himself. I mean, he's still an okay player, but he's not the dominant player that he was before. And Atlanta, as you can see right here, ranks 28th in the league when it comes to rim protection or protecting against the paint, where Shed gets 53% of his assists. So this is a great matchup. Again, he's going to be coming off the bench. But I'm not really worried because he is a pass-first player. He's also just a very efficient player. He's averaging nearly 9 potentials a game, 28 passes a game also, and all he needs is 4, so pretty much half of that we need him to convert, or we need the recipient to convert. And again, this should be a really good matchup against Atlanta, who, I mean, defensively, as you can see right here, very average for assists allowed, but this is really what matters. Where the assists are coming, and they are coming in the paint, and Atlanta cannot defend them. So that's the first play. The second play is going to be Jokic over 22 PA assists plus rebounds. This is also such a strong play. First of all, Jokic has just been killing it this season, especially in the assist category. He's been a monster. If we look versus Golden State, obviously he's kind of struggled. This is not his most recent game. Let me get to that. Yeah, right here's his most recent game. He went over. He had 13 rebounds, 10 assists. But honestly, his assists have just been absolutely crazy this season. Head to head, it's kind of been up and down, as you can see. Let me go against Golden State. Let me see if I can find head to head against Golden State. 2025, as you can see, was kind of rough last season. He almost went over in this game, and then this game was a little bit of a struggle. But the most important thing, honestly, when it comes to rebounds and assists, especially for a guy like Jokic, is his potentials. He's averaging 21.7 potential rebounds and then 19 potential assists. That's 40 potential RA a game, and we need half of that. So if he's, he might only have 7 assists and then 14, 15 rebounds. It might be the other way around, right? Or it might be very even in both categories. But he's going to get his. And then this season, not counting the preseason, he's over in almost every game, barely missing this against Sacramento, going for 21 RA. So this is a super, super safe line in my opinion. All right, before the last play, make sure to get on Dabble, Chalkboard, and Sleeper Fantasy. These are my 3 favorite apps out there. I'm affiliated with quite a few apps, for example, PrizePicks, Underdog, but these are my 3 favorite for a couple of reasons. I pretty much go over them every single video, but Dabble is so great because you're going to get a free $25 when you sign up, and their lines are super soft. They just sometimes don't set their lines properly. If you don't really know what that means, they set LeBron at 25 points. Every other book sets him at 26 or 27 points. So that means you're getting good value if you take his over. That's kind of the basic idea of odd discrepancies. But as you can see here on Chalkboard and then on Sleeper, you're going to get Pat Mahomes this weekend for just half a pass yard plus a free $20. So make sure to take full advantage of all of these sign-up bonuses. And then going on to the last play is going to be Zach LaVine over 26 PRA. This line has gotten bumped like crazy since I first locked in these plays about an hour ago. This line has just gone bumped like crazy. It was at 27, and I was taking his alt at 25.5, so it was a minus 1.5 reduction. It's all the way up to 28.5, 29.5. It might even go to 30.5. So get this in as fast as you can. Against OKC, he has actually destroyed this. As you can see, he's going over in 83% of his last 6 games, which is a really high hit rate, especially with how good OKC is, especially on the perimeter and defending guys. Obviously, they are missing J-Dub, but they just have so many dynamic defenders, Case and Wallace, Caruso. But LaVine has just been kind of matchup proof against them. The only game he's missed this year in the regular season is the last game against Denver. He had 24, only 15 points, which is honestly not a great game for him. He's definitely going to be able to rebound. It was more so Russell Westbrook, as if you can maybe see kind of in the bottom. He had 26, 12, and 6 in this game. So just I actually think he had a triple-double in this game. So I think the stats are maybe a little off. But honestly, regardless, I know Russ had a great game. Schroeder also had a really good game. So that happens. But he is the best player, honestly, probably besides Sabonis on this Kings roster. And he's just consistently been able to get his. Again, OKC, statistically good defensive team, obviously. But he has kind of been matchup proof against them. All right, guys. Those are the 3 plays we're locking in. These are my 3 favorite. Again, the NFL, it has a lot of ups and downs. Like there's some weeks where, for example, my free pick for this past Sunday, it was a 10x. We went 4 for 4. So that's obviously very nice. But then you have a game like Thursday Night Football, which is just a shit show. Even last Thursday Night Football, which was Ravens-Dolphins, was also an awful game. Whereas in the NBA, you just have a lot more games and you can kind of choose the best props out there, which is a big reason why I've been able to reach this 10% better mark. I'm trying to get up to 5% by the end of this NBA season. That's my goal personally for myself. So yeah, guys, make sure to lock in these 3 plays. Make sure to get on Dabble, Chalkboard, and Sleeper. Again, Chalkboard and Sleeper with promo code dollars, Dabble with promo code DTPicks. Make sure to lock in these 3 plays. Subscribe, leave a like down below. I will be back for college football Saturday. See you guys tomorrow.